Hello and welcome to another episode of Binocular, and today Spotting Scope Insights, and I'm here with Rob Wilton from Kowa. Rob, I'm really excited to have you here today. Thanks for coming down to see us and bringing the Kowa family.
No problem, thank you.
Yeah, it's really exciting. There's been a whole generation shift in the Kowa lineup now, hasn't there? And in many ways it's almost like a genetic inheritance down through the family line. So with the new TSN 99A, we've got premium quality new coatings, premium quality eyepiece, and these coatings are throughout the whole family lineup as well, right down to the new flagship travel spotter, the 55A, which for scale, everybody, look at that, for a travel spotting scope. Just a real gem of an optic, visually and to use. Tell me a bit about them, Rob.
Yeah, so the latest Prominar lineup, as you see now, I mean, we've got the full range now, 99, 88, 66 and the 55. So the legacy, the fluorite crystal, the most popular scope that you've probably heard of is the 880 series, which is, was our go-to scope a few years ago. Everybody out in the field was using the 880. The 99 started this new product lineup. So 4 years ago, our optical engineers in Japan decided to take the legacy of the 880 and make a new large objective model. So that's the 99mm. It's the largest objective spotting scope that we do. And for that, obviously using our fluorite crystal, pure fluorite crystal objective lens, they developed new coatings to really enhance the colour, the light transmission on the prism and on the objective lens. Refining things like the dual focus, I mean, that's pretty, it's a standard feature of our premium scopes, but keeping that because that's a really popular feature, the dual focus. Yeah, and also a cosmetic upgrade as well, so it's all the same family now. So that was 4 years ago, the large objective. Then we updated the 88, so the 880 series as it was became the 88. Same cosmetic design, benefiting from all the same coatings, the new coatings, fluorite crystal. Then the year after was the 66, so a more compact version of the 99 and the 88, utilising the same accessory collar, the same bayonet mount, so everything just fits, everything's cross-compatible. And then this year, yes, the extremely popular new 55 model. So again, it's using the same eyepiece, this zoom eyepiece, which is 30 to 70 on the 99, 25 to 60 on the 88 and the 66. And because of the shorter focal length, it's a 17 to 40 times. But it's using the two ED lenses, the same as the 11WZ, and it's using the field flattener. The only difference between the 55 now is that to keep it compact, I mean, we could have made it an interchangeable, but we decided the whole point of this scope is to keep it as light and as compact as possible. So we opted to fix it to the body to keep it really compact. But it's using the same optical technology, same optical system, and that gives you a 17 to 40. And the key thing is fluorite crystal, pure fluorite crystal. It's not glass, it's not ED glass, which has got fluorite mixed in. We grow our own crystal in-house, so we can really make sure the quality's there and the supply's there. And yeah, that's our unique thing, and this is what completes the Prominar lineup.
Yeah, and within the 55, one of the things that many people don't talk about is in a compact system, you've got a shorter light path as well, haven't you? So the integrity of light in a short distance travel helps to maintain the quality of the integrity of the light transmission as well, doesn't it? So
absolutely, and that incorporating the same eyepiece onto this. I mean, obviously previously we had the 550 series, which is using a different eyepiece. We decided the time was right to complete this Prominar lineup. We need to be using this kind of eyepiece, and it literally doubled the field of view. So yeah, you've got a really wide field of view. I mean, it's an incredible optic, and we were really surprised because we've got lots of Kowa's well known for digiscoping, and we have lots of ambassadors out in the field, and their go-to scope was the 99 or the 88 because of the large objective. And it was very surprising to find out that they're now using this because they like the reduced magnification, and it's just the chromatic aberration is reduced to pretty much zero, and it's just a great all-round tool.
And I've been fortunate enough to look at some of the resultant photographs that have been produced using the Vario Kowa's Digiscope adapter on the 55A, and the resolution is truly stunning. There's no chromatic aberration that you can pick out with the human eye, and just the detail and the sharpness is truly spectacular, with a very natural, real-world representation of colours that isn't skewed to a very cool or a very hot-looking rendition. So for nature observation, for natural imagery, the 55A for a hiker, or for somebody who just doesn't want to take a lot of weight and use it in the field, is now becoming more and more popular in the marketplace, isn't it, Rob?
Absolutely, yes. And that thing about the transmission, I mean, it's something that was really important to Kowa. It always has been, to trying to give, a really true representation of what you're seeing through the scope. So we always try and push the transmission as high as possible, but as even as possible through the visible wavelengths of light. So that's with the fluorite crystal and the coatings that we've developed over the last 4 years, the enhanced coatings. We really stuck to that pure experience, which is what we use with the Prominar branding.
Yeah, and I've been fortunate to see the transmission charts for the 99A, and you'd be surprised just how far-reaching the colour spectrum is, covering a nice selection of all the blues, all the yellows and greens, right far deep into the deep dark reds. So again, covering the wide range of colour rendition. There's really nothing quite like the 99A, apart from maybe the slightly smaller sibling brother, the 88. So colour integrity, resolution, sharpness, and ease of focus. The fine tuning of the focus is also pretty unsurpassed in the industry. Wonderful for looking across maybe estuaries, picking out your species at a very comfortable and easy way, without adjusting too much balance by changing focus that would otherwise be on an eyepiece or maybe on the centre barrel, as in some other designs. Yeah,
I think, and especially if you put in like the extender onto these scopes, I mean, you can push the magnification up to 112 times on full zoom on the 99. So that pinpoint control really does come into its own, really. And of course, wearing gloves, you can still get that really fine tuning. The digiscopers love it because the field of view and trying to get that pristine focus. Yeah, it's a we think the handling is just as important as the optics. So we've always sort of prided ourselves on this really finely tuned, engineered focusing system.
Yeah, absolutely. If you get a chance to use one with a multiplier, your jaw will drop when you see the detail at distance. And they're so bright in light transmission. With a multiplier, you only lose a minimal 4% in light transmission, and the detail at distance is truly staggering. Rob, thanks for the overview. Great to see you, and thanks for bringing in all the equipment today and for talking through this new flagship lineup of the Kowa Prominar family.
Thank you for
truly
having us.
spectacular.
Thanks, Russell. Yeah, no problem.